What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Monday Night Football, Giants, Packers. It's been a long day for your boy, but we're excited. All right, we're excited. We got the Knicks on the side. Knicks are kind of struggling with the Raptors tonight, as expected. But we got the Giants and the Packers, Monday Night Football. Tommy DeVito, can he keep this going? What do you guys think? Is Tommy DeVito a fluke? Does the fluke, the Cinderella, the Cinderella strike midnight tonight for Tommy DeVito? Make sure you hit that thumbs up for your boy. The Green Bay Packers will receive. This game is in East Rutherford tonight. Kick coming out of the end zone, brought back to around the 25. And that is where the Packers will begin. Tommy Cutlets, says James. Nothing wrong with a chicken cutlet. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm biased. Anybody from where I'm from is biased towards a chicken cutlet, but I think any human being at this point would eat a chicken cutlet if presented to them correctly. Jordan Love in the shotgun. No Aaron Jones tonight for the Packers, so it'll be A.J. Dillon. No Christian Watson as well for the Packers. So Reed gets a little jet sweep pass there. Gets about 7 or 8 on first down. Jordan Love, A.J. Dillon, Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks. Some of the skill position players for the Packers tonight. No Christian Watson, no Aaron Jones. Second and 5 for the Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Packers use some more motion. This time they give it to Dillon up the gut. He's able to inch forward for a first down. Gets about 7, needed 5. It'll be a first down for the Packers. Dexter Lawrence back in the lineup for the Giants coming off the bye week. You're happy to see that. It adds a different dimension to this defense. He's the scariest player on this team. I've been saying it from the jump. Some people want to say Andrew Thomas, the best player in the Giants. I tend to disagree just because I think, first of all, left tackle, there's only so much you can do. Yes, it's a big position. It's very important. But it doesn't pop off the screen week to week. Dexter Lawrence can make big plays in the run game and the pass game. Quick pass game right there for Jordan Love. Hits his tight end in the flats. Gets about 6 or 7. This looks like a college offense for the Packers, but it looks well designed, well run, well drilled. Looks like Jordan Love knows it. Giants 6-point underdogs tonight. Second and 3, Jordan Love in the shotgun again, where he started all of his snaps so far. A lot of motion in the backfield before the snap. This time we get a false start. And that's going to happen when you have this much motion before the snap on a young football team like the Packers. James, I think you got it twisted. I think Karen's saying she doesn't get the channel to watch the game, is what I assumed, which is why she wanted me to give her the rundown on the game. But if that's incorrect and she wants to, because Karen's been here before, so I have a feeling she knows what the channel's about. But if she doesn't, I'm happy to give her a rundown. Let's go, Stevie Mack. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. James Kelly, hit that thumbs up for your boy as well. I don't know why you haven't. So we have an offside on DJ Davidson, the nose tackle on this play. Just negating the false start right before it. All good, James. All good. Hope you're doing well. How's everything with you, buddy? Got the Knicks as well going on, so that'll be filling my commercials. Jordan Love, 2nd and 3 after the offside. He just gets rid of it quickly. Incomplete, though. Rushed it. Tried to get out in the flats very quickly and just pretty much rushed it. Incomplete. 3rd and 3. Love, incomplete. Looking for number 13, Wicks, on the out route and threw it out of bounds. So Jordan Love, couple of makeable throws there. I'm not going to say they were, that last throw was tough. I'm not sure. That's an NFL quarterback type of throw. He sailed it a little bit towards the sideline. Deonte Banks in coverage. And the Giants defense will get off the field. We'll see what Tommy DeVito has to start Monday Night Football. You're starting to ref PSAL high school basketball. God bless you, James. God bless you, brother. Somebody's got to be a ref, right? Somebody's got to be a ref. It's a thankless job. Just remember that. Nobody's ever going to be like, great job tonight, JP. And if they do, I don't know how truthful they're being. Remember how you were as a player. So you're doing a good job. Let's put it that way. Knicks up 5. We go to timeout. Giants will take over after the punt. RJ Barrett just missed a point-blank layup. Shout out to everybody popping in tonight. Yeah, but James, I'm proud of you, bro. That's sick. High school basketball, that's legitimate, though. Take that seriously. I know you do. I know you take it seriously, so I'm sure you'll do great. But you're gonna get chewed out. Just inevitable. There's no way around it. You could think you're doing the best job in the world. You're gonna get chewed out. All right, sounds good. Send me the video. How's my audio? How's the audio sounding, JP? We sounding good? Karen, we sounding good? McCreary? Haven't even checked it. How's the audio sounding? There we go. Good thing. Good thing I checked it and then didn't say anything for 2 seconds and couldn't hear anything. All right. So Giants coming out of the timeout. I need to see Tommy D sling the rock on 1st and 2nd down. This is what they're doing with DeVito because they have to. And it's a shame that it takes the third quarterback. It takes the third quarterback on the roster for the coaching staff to take the training wheels off and say, F it, what do we have to lose, right? We have a 25-year-old rookie now starting. Very limited upside. Is he the same age as Daniel Jones? It's a great story, and it's great that he's from New Jersey. And this is why, low-key, franchises and owners will pick up a local kid. Because in a pinch, maybe it is a nice story like we're seeing right now. DeVito in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Gets rid of it quickly, incomplete. Right through the hands of Jalen Hyatt. Very catchable ball, should have been caught, and the rookie Jalen Hyatt can't make the play. It's right through his hands, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to make the play. Tommy Cutlets will lead the Giants to a win. I should have had some cutlets tonight. Didn't feel like it. A lot of work for me to I enjoy them. I can make them, but not tonight. Handoff is to Barkley. Barkley has a hole, and he's close to a 1st down. We'll see where they spot him. It may be half a yard shy, but solid gain for Saquon on 2nd down. And that's a good sign. If the Giants are able to get Barkley going early, we have not seen that at all this year. It's always been maybe Barkley can get going late after we loosen him up with the pass game because our offensive line is not good enough usually to block against good teams, stacking the box against Saquon Barkley. So tonight, if we're able to do that, then we can hang in this game. 6-point underdogs, I don't understand. At home, I do understand, don't get me wrong. I think Jordan Love is getting anointed maybe a game too early. But if he blows us out tonight, who knows? It could be his night to be anointed. DeVito, they give the Barkley the first down on that carry. So next carry, Barkley up the middle, gets slammed to the ground, maybe a yard. Karen loves Tommy D. I love it. Karen, by any chance, are you a Jersey Shore fan, Karen? I'm going out on a limb. Have you ever seen Jersey Shore? The show? Heard of it? Like it? Barkley goes to the sideline. Looks like he might have taken like a heavy hit there. DeVito in the shotgun gets rid of it quickly and just a miscommunication. Do they throw a flag? They do throw a flag on the defense. It looks like Darius Slayton was trying to get free and the defensive back was all over him, 37. Apologies for not knowing every Packers player at this point. You know, it's Carrington Valentine. It's hard for me to just be able to pull that out of a hat at this point in my life with the Giants 4-8 and pretty much losing every game to start the year. It's hard for me to lock in on every team's defensive backfield. I don't know, like, is that a catchable ball? It was such a bad miscommunication from Darius Slayton and Tommy DeVito, but they get a bailout, pass interference, or whatever they called it, and it's 1st and 10. Giants on their own 45 now. DeVito under center. They motion Slayton to the left. Play action fake. DeVito evades a sack. He'll keep it himself and run for about 4 or 5. Excellent sign of athleticism from Tommy DeVito there. I mean, I can't emphasize this enough. He had one down rusher, one free rusher coming right after him. Barkley got slammed to the ground. Literally, hand on his head. Sounds good, James. Maybe send me your schedule, and next time I'm on Staten Island, maybe I can come by and watch. I'm not going to Curtis, though. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Too far. DeVito hands it off to Barkley, and he's stuffed in the backfield. So good sign that Barkley's back in the game. Not a good sign that he's getting stuffed for a loss on 2nd and 5. So it'll be 3rd and 7. McDuffie makes the play for Green Bay. Just nowhere to go for Barkley. Great penetration. Pause. 3rd and 8. DeVito, let's see what he can do on 3rd down. We have yet to complete a pass tonight. Somehow we've got a drive going. DeVito airs it out. Looking incomplete. Too much towards the sideline, looking for Jalen Hyatt again. Oh no, I was looking for Wan'Dale Robinson this time, who laid out trying to make a play, but not a good throw from DeVito. He put it towards the sideline too much. We'll see the route. It's open. He's got to throw it earlier. He throws it way too far towards the sideline. Wan'Dale, not the longest receiver in the league. Probably one of the shortest, if not the shortest. And the Giants will punt. Jamie Gillen on to punt. 4th and 8. We know if the Giants are going to win tonight, the defense is going to have to hang in there for a bunch of stops. So, nice play on the punt coverage. I cannot believe he didn't call a fair catch. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what they call. Knicks are on the second monitor. I got the Knicks on my peripherals. Not freaking out over them tonight. I refuse to. It's December. I remember on Christmas Day last year, we lost to the Sixers, I believe, and I was ready to freak out over the Knicks. We have a personal foul on the Packers, by the way. Wow. So on the punt, there's a personal foul. That'll back the Packers up deep. Definitely a blindside block or something like that. Unnecessary roughness on Darnay Holmes. Absolutely level Darnay Holmes in punt coverage. And the Packers will be backed up. It's stuff like that that'll keep the Giants in the game tonight. If the Giants can be the more disciplined football team, if they can take care of the ball and make a couple plays. I got to be honest, from what I've seen so far in this game, and that was one drive from DeVito, and he didn't complete a pass, all right? So he didn't look good. But the fact that he didn't get sacked. Let's put it that way. He hasn't been sacked yet. That shows a little bit of progression in the offensive line. DeVito himself, like he did evade one sack, but at least the Packers aren't seeming to be dominating the point of attack right away. What's your thoughts on Ohtani signing with LAD? I mean, I don't know. Like everyone's getting all bent out of shape about the money. It is crazy. It's an insane amount of money. It's a huge risk. We already heard about the deferment on his contract. We heard about that earlier today. So it's not like the Dodgers are going to be in the hole tomorrow. I think they'll be all right. I think it works out for both parties. He gets to stay on the West Coast to the bigger franchise. Let's be honest, the Dodgers way bigger franchise than the Angels, and I think it works out for everyone involved. I think Ohtani. I can't really see. Like I know, like I was speculating. Oh, maybe Steve Cohen will pay him $700 million for one player as a Met owner is just a bad investment. It's a bad investment. It's not something a Met owner can do. At this point, I don't think the Yankees can even do that. It's too big of a risk. The Yankees have more slack and more historical backing to that type of investment. Maybe their fans will back. Everyone will be like, Mike, he's one of the greatest players of all time already. I get it. But you're paying a lot of money for one player. He gets injured. He gets hurt. You're not going to be able to just start paying more guys to fill in his role. You're not. He fills in two roles. He's your starting DH. He's your your opening day ace if you want, any day of the week. Knicks up 7 at home against the Raptors. Looking good. I'm hoping they could just carry this home. Turnover from DiVincenzo. Overpassing. Yeah, James says the Mets are eyeing Yamamoto. That's cool. I just want to see some actual movement. We're back from break on ABC. Packers handed off to A.J. Dillon up the gut, and he's stuffed for a loss. A'Shawn Robinson and Raheem Nunez-Roche in on the tackle. Those are the run-stuffing D tackles. Those are the guys that will give in this 3-4 scheme or whatever you want to call it, 4-3. No scoring yet in the other game as well. Detroit. Green Bay on their own 5. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Gets rid of it quickly. He completes it to Romeo Doubs for a 5-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Adoree Jackson closes quickly, makes the tackle. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. We're streaming every Giants game this year. Why are we doing it? Because we committed to doing it at the start of the year, and that's why we're doing it. All right? I said, I'm doing every Giants game I possibly can. I've missed one game for a wedding this year. That was it. Joey Wendell, I forgot. Did we actually sign him, Adel? Because he stinks. I really don't want him anywhere near our clubhouse. But yeah, I guess we did sign him. 3rd and 5. Love dancing in the backfield. Incomplete. Overthrows A.J. Dillon. Short of the sticks anyway. It'll be 4th and 5, and Green Bay will punt. Yeah, dude, McCreary, Ohtani's going to have, the Bobby Bonilla contract on steroids. It's just going to be like the best contract. He's going to make that money. You guarantee that money is going to go somewhere into his family's bank account down the line. Guy's rich enough as it is. He could do one commercial in Japan, and he'll be fine. He's fine. He's made a ton of money already. Don't get me wrong. He'll still be rich. Wow, what a play from Gunnar Olszewski on the punt return. And this is 2 plays already in special teams where the Giants have been the more special team. Yeah, Love looks a little bit jittery back there, doesn't he, Ray? Ray says a couple ass throws from Love thus far. Yeah, he looks a little jittery. He's overthrowing his receivers. So what Gunnar Olszewski does on this punt return, he knows he's not going to get there. The punt is short, and he sees guys blocking a couple yards ahead of him. He calls for a fair catch in the vicinity of the ball, runs directly into the defender, and gets a kick-catch interference. This is why you have a guy like this, a punt return specialist. Yeah, ideally you have someone who could also be a receiver, who can also help in other areas of the game. But if the Giants don't have it, they should have had Olszewski from the jump. He would have saved them in a couple of games earlier in the year. I'm not sure if they would have won those games, but he definitely would have helped. Let's go. Monday Night Football. You got to give the Giants a little bit of credit, and this is a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we should have tanked for this quarterback. We should have tanked for this quarterback." I get it. I get your frustration. It's just not realistic to ask coaches who work their ass off no matter what. Winning is hard. They still work their ass off, whether they're spending their time wisely, whether they're good at their jobs. All that is up for debate. But at least these people are getting some results for their hard work later in the year. And I don't want a new coaching staff next year. I don't want Brian Daboll on the hot seat next year. You know what? Like, the ownership should be on the hot seat. If the reason they brought back Daniel Jones is the ownership, then Brian Daboll should have plenty of time on his clock. The Maras are not this new school organization where they will just fire people the minute they hire them. If they think it's their fault, I trust that it will be their fault. Yes, if you have a terrible thing going on, the easiest fix is to fire the coach. Omari just sent me like a crazy emoji. I don't even know what that means, Omari, but let's go. Nobody cares, says Omari. Let's go, Omari. Thank you for your positivity on this Monday night. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it. I'll just leave it there. I don't even care. Knicks are up at half. Giants playing some defense early. Olszewski looks injured. Omari Spellman, he wishes. And if he was here, I would have some questions for him. DeVito in the shotgun. They toss it to Wandale in the backfield. He gets about 4 or 5 on 1st and 10. Nice little play design. They just get it off in time. The Packers were getting in the backfield very quickly. Second and 5. DeVito under center. Barkley in the backfield. 6:30 remaining, first quarter. And we already have a false start. That's brutal. Tyree Phillips with the false start. Wandale on the screen pass gets wrapped up immediately. He got the clothesline from hell. Yeah, they just throw to Wandale in the flats right away. Nobody's blocking for him. Every other team can set up a screen pass. Giants cannot set up a wide receiver screen for the life of them. DeVito in the shotgun, 3rd and 11. Got to gain some yards if you want to get into field goal range. They check it down to Barkley. Barkley makes one man miss and gets to the 30. So it'll be a makeable field goal. All things considered, that's what you're looking for in that spot. Randy Bullock. That's right, Randy Bullock on to kick the field goal. $48-yarder. No good. Pushes it right. And we're still tied at 0. Got to be better than that. Have to gain a couple more yards there to get into an easy field. Like Graham Gano. Is Graham Gano out for the season? I know I should know this as a professional here, but like, is the guy dead? What's going on here? He's been out for like 2 months as a kicker. Like, you don't expect that. Giants defense seems to be the most encouraging thing in this game on both accounts. For both on both sides of the ball for both teams. Giants defense seems to be the most flustering of Jordan Love. Tommy DeVito isn't reading the game right now. The play calling is very quick. It looks a lot like I don't know. Kind of like similar to what Jordan Love did to start the game. In the first drive where they started to move the ball a little bit. Very rehearsed, very quick, ball out of his hands. We'll take a look at the Knicks box score at the half. No Mitchell Robinson, no Quickly. Julius Randle, 20 points in the first half, 8 of 13 shooting. RJ Barrett, 4 for 11. Brunson, only 5 shot attempts. We know he has an ankle injury. 13 off the bench for Quentin Grimes. So that's what you want to see from Quentin Grimes. I love the way they show New York City every time the Giants are on national TV. It's like, it's an hour and a half. It's basically like an hour and a half drive with traffic. Without traffic, all right, maybe 40 minutes. Maybe less than that. But still. We're going to need a Jordan Love pick 6 or a fumble. They hand it off to A.J. Dillon on first down. He falls forward for about 4 or 5. Dane Belton in on the play for the Giants. The quick passing game, he's just being forced to get rid of it a little earlier than he would like to. And it's forcing some incompletions early on. I think if he takes a breath, we might be in some trouble. 4:25 remaining first quarter. Handoff is to Dillon up the gut, and he's wrapped up immediately. Oh, my goodness. Shot out of a cannon is Kayvon Thibodeau on that play. Oh my God. That's the type of play that makes you look at Kayvon. That Kayvon Thibodeau looked like a high schooler that was like a 5-star on that play. Like, just gets around his block immediately, wraps up the tackle, like right away off the edge. And the play was through the A gap, and he's coming off the edge, and he just wraps it up in the backfield. Nice play from Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau has been probably the biggest bright spot on this entire Giants team this year. He's been excellent. Consistent force on the pass rush side of the ball. 3rd and 6 here coming for Green Bay. This is a big play early in the game. Giants playing that field position game. It's going to be field goals. That 48-yarder being missed is tough. You need that if you're the Giants. You need that field goal to every field goal attempt to go through. Third and 6. Love drops back, gets pressure, gets rid of it, completes. We'll see where they spot it. They'll say just short of the first down. Isaiah Simmons makes the tackle. And we'll see what Green Bay wants to do. I think they'll have to punt at in this area of the field. Giants will have to worry. Did you see Dallas still blew out Philadelphia yesterday, but Philadelphia still converted a fake punt. Wow, Green Bay's going for it. 4th and 1. Are they just trying to draw the Giants offside is the question here. Nope. They snap it. Get rid of it quickly. He's knocked out of bounds. It looks like he's short of the first down. The Giants will take over in Green Bay territory. How about that? Deonte Banks knocks out the receiver short of the first down. We'll see where they spot it. No way. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe at the last second he slaps. Yep. They'll probably give him a first down there based on where he stepped out. They'll probably overturn this. Dirty tackle? Oh, Tyreek just went down. Dirty tackle, of course. Ruining fantasy seasons for everybody around. Tyreek getting injured. It looks like it's going to be overturned. The receiver, Reed. I think it's Reed. These Packers receivers are very new. Very new to the league. So I'm still trying to... Obviously, Dobbs we know. 87 is Dobbs, but it looks like that's Jaden Reed. No. Jaden Reed's number 11. Number 13, who made that catch, is Dontavian Wicks, who looks like he made a nice play. Dontavian Wicks looks like he made a nice play. And they give him the first down. They overturn it. Just barely. They needed a yard. They get a yard and an inch. First down for the Packers at the 48. Love, all day to throw. Hits A.J. Dillon in the middle of the field. He makes a man miss and is going down the sideline. Breaks another tackle until he's finally knocked out of bounds. A.J. Dillon carrying Giants tacklers after making a nice catch. Xavier McKinney bumps him out of bounds. Yep. Packers driving now. Wide open. Nobody picks him up. Giants playing zone coverage. Jason Pinnock whiffs on the tackle, gets hurdled. And Xavier McKinney and Deonte Banks finally team tackle him out of bounds. Packers now inside the red zone. Love under center. Hands it off to A.J. Dillon, who gets stuffed after about a yard, maybe two, by A'Shawn Robinson. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for Green Bay in the red zone. disappointed. Let's be honest. Disappointed. The fact that we couldn't get points on that last drive is really going to pay out at some point in this game. I could see this being a 3-point loss. A 48-yarder, sometimes you need to have it when you're a bad team and you have Tommy DeVito at quarterback. No disrespect to Tommy D. They run the jet sweep to Jaden Reed, who's going to walk into the end zone. All year long, the Giants have not been able to deal with this jet sweep. We saw CeeDee Lamb score on it a couple weeks ago, and now Jaden Reed walks into the end zone on the jet sweep. They're showing Kayvon Thibodeau. Maybe he didn't keep it, set the edge and keep discipline there, and he just chased. Yep. Just doesn't see Jaden Reed at all and just walks into the end zone. So just as we were heaping the praises of Kayvon, he has a mistake, a little boo-boo, a little blunder, and all of a sudden, Green Bay on top. One remaining, Green Bay on the board with 7 now. They tack on the extra point. All over the place with the scoreboard. Bear with me. There we go. We got it right. I need to see something from this Giants offense in terms of throwing the football. We need to get the throwing game going. We need to start airing it out. DeVito has the arm strength. He may not have the time or the ability to process down the field, which is the issue, which is what makes certain players draftable and other players undrafted, which is what we're seeing with Tommy DeVito. But maybe, just maybe, we can string a drive together, because that was a big drive from Green Bay. They get the 4th and 1 just barely, even though it was marked short on the first call. Certain players get way too much credit for touchdowns. I mean, Jaden Reed walked into the end zone there. I could have scored on that play. It's all design, all scheme. Kayvon Thibodeau took the bait and ran with it. They kick it to Gunnar Olszewski, who calls for a fair catch at the 10. Oh no, it's 25. They take it over at the 25. Okay, my mistake. .101 remaining first quarter. How's everybody doing out there? Yes, we need the offense to do something. Tommy D under center. We have 20 yards so far in the first quarter. This is our 3rd possession. Cannot keep punting. Cannot keep missing out. DeVito takes it, steps up, runs with it, slides down, short of the sticks. Gets about 8. Good decision from DeVito. I don't want to see him fumbling there. You cannot fumble in that spot. This could be the last play of the first quarter. No sacks so far in this first quarter. Barkley up the gut, still short. 2nd and 4, he gets 2. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the G-men to start the second quarter. We need to get something going in the passing game, whether it be the short pass. The problem with the Giants, every other team has receivers that can break tackles. The Giants still cannot find a receiver that can break a tackle since Odell left. We used to have Victor Cruz. We used to have Odell. We used to have all these guys, but now, no more. Knicks back from halftime. Julius Randle, nasty bucket. Toronto takes a timeout, but I need to see the Giants make a throw down the field eventually in this game for me to take them seriously. Every other team is able to throw the ball down the field, where we make it look so difficult so often. It's hard to get excited for certain games. It's hard to get up for some of these streams when you know you're going to watch bad offensive football. And no disrespect to Tommy DeVito. He's been put in a tough spot. We do have Tyrod on the bench, I'm assuming. So hopefully Tyrod can provide something for us if Tommy DeVito gets hurt or gets injured or has a bad game today. I was just watching Fargo. Great show. The big play of that last drive was the dump off to A.J. Dillon. He made a couple people miss and got down the sideline. It's a big play coming out to start this second quarter. Giants absolutely have to have it. Cannot give the ball back to Green Bay down 7-0. This game will be over before it even started. Win or lose. Looks like there's a bad injury for the Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero is injured. That's not good. Ankle. All right, we're back from break at MetLife. 3rd and 1. You have to figure out a way to have 3rd and 1 coming out of a timeout. They get rid of it to Barkley. Barkley will get the first. Just dump it off to Barkley. Wide receiver screen, except it's Saquon Barkley. That's the wide receiver, and he gets a first down. Gets about 3 or 4. We need a touchdown badly, Karen. Absolutely. We need to start taking shots down the field. They give it to Barkley again. This time he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Paolo Banchero getting walked back to the locker room for the Magic. Not a good look for them. Knicks are only up 4. DeVito slings it, completes a first down to Isaiah Hodgins across midfield. The first big completion for DeVito on the day. They cut to his parents right away. 13:44 remaining, second quarter. We have our first decent-sized chunk gain. DeVito he throws a decent ball. To my knowledge, to my untrained eye, it doesn't come out of his hand ugly. He can zip it a little bit if the guy's open. It's about the processing and the speed of the game that he's not up to yet. This time he's going to evade a sack. He runs up, breaks another tackle, and goes forward for a first down. Tommy DeVito running for a first down. He gives you the first down marker. I got to be honest, how do you not love Tommy DeVito? How do you not get behind this kid and start to appreciate the fact that he's from New Jersey, the fact that he lives near the area? Of course, it's been said a million times, but if you're from around here, if you're a Giants fan from around here, it just based on the season we had, it's just like a warm hug what Tommy DeVito has been providing so far. He gives it to Wan'Dale Robinson, who keeps the ball and gets a huge gain, gets inside the 10. Wan'Dale Robinson with a huge carry, and they're starting to get the wrist action going. Tommy DeVito acted like he almost fumbled the football there. Was it that him? No, sorry, it was Saquon Barkley. It was a wildcat formation. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It was Saquon Barkley in the wildcat, and he gives it to Wan'Dale, who gets a huge gain on the handoff. They were worried about Barkley. Let's go. First and goal for the G-Men. This could be a huge drive. Got to punch it in now. No turnovers. They motioned an offensive guard, and they get the edge, and Barkley walks into the end zone for a touchdown. Huge, huge response for the G-Men, and we're back in this thing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 8 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes. Honestly, one of the best drives of the season for the Giants. And this Green Bay Packers defense looks like one of the softer defenses the Giants have played this year. I just got to call a spade a spade. Based on what I've seen so far, no sacks on Tommy DeVito. Do you know how many sacks this man has taken in his first couple of starts? I know it's only been a quarter and a couple of minutes, but you have to have a sack on Tommy DeVito. And we tie the game with the extra point. Let's go, Karen. Let's go. Barkley with his patented finger roll into the end zone. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'm going to be back in 1 second, guys. I'll be back before the next break. Just going to use the bathroom quickly. All right, we're back. Giants coming off a hot drive. Love to see it. Tommy DeVito looks comfortable. Let's be honest. He looks comfortable. He can break tackles. He's a little bit more athletic than we gave him credit for. Karen loves Tommy DeVito. Karen, you need to get a Tommy DeVito jersey for Christmas. If Karen has any good people in her life, somebody needs to get her a DeVito jersey. Or at least a t-shirt. Something like that. Meanwhile, Knicks down 3 to the Raptors. Do not like that. Want to see a stop here. I mean, I feel comfortable with the way the offenses look. They haven't completed a couple of passes. No big deal. They haven't been getting sacked. The run game is getting stuffed a little bit, so they might have to, start airing it out. Jordan Love, play action on first down. He just dumps it off to the running back, who makes a play. Again, the Giants playing this deep zone backup coverage, and they get it to Patrick Taylor, the backup running back out of Memphis, third season out of Memphis. Handoff to the right side, wrapped up, short of the first down, gets about 4 or 5. Derrick Henry tied the game. So we have 2 7-7 games on Monday Night Football right now. Second and 7. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Kayvon Thibodeau trying to make amends for his mistake on the last drive. Giants stuff the run this time. Maybe falls forward for a yard. A.J. Dillon does. So it'll be third down. Big stop coming up here. Could be a big stop. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for your boy. We're doing every Giants game this year because I committed to it before the year. All right? Maybe the videos haven't been coming out yet. You guys don't know what I'm dealing with the setup-wise. Setup-wise, it's a nightmare for me. But no excuses. We do every Giants game all year long. So hit that thumbs up for your boy while we're here. Why not? Shotgun set for Jordan Love. 3 receivers to his right. Jaden Reed motions. Love snaps it. Gets rid of it. Completes up top. Throws it high again. But Dontavian Wicks makes a nice play, and I like what I see out of this kid on a couple of plays so far for Green Bay. He's extended 2 drives right now working on Deonte Banks. You're welcome, Karen. It's my pleasure. We're here for a reason. I mean, a lot of Jordan Love's throws have been high down the field. But this one, Dontavian Wicks is able to go up and get, and they convert a first down. Now in Giants territory. Handoff to A.J. Dillon. He breaks a couple of tackles, gets about 5 yards. A'Shawn Robinson wraps him up. Haven't heard a ton of Dexter Lawrence's name so far. Looks like maybe he's not playing a ton. Maybe he's on a limited snap count so far. 2nd and 5. Love under center. Haven't seen much of that. Have to assume they're running the ball, and they do. They pitch it to A.J. Dillon up the gut. He gets wrapped up about a yard shy of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Well into field goal range now for Green Bay if they like, but this is 4-down territory if I've ever seen it. They'll say 3rd and 2, but it's really like 3rd and 1.5. Love hands it off. Oh, nope, he keeps it himself. This time he's wrapped up short of the first down. Is the ball out? The ball's out, and the Giants recover it. Xavier McKinney recovers it. Jordan Love tried to run it himself, and he got wrapped up, and the ball wrestled out. Wait, did they say he's down? They said he's down. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You have to excuse me. I'm watching with no sound. Is he down already? No, that ball is out. Why are they marking him down? Why are they marking him down? That ball should have been out. Nope. 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 Trust your eyes, Mike. Trust your eyes. That ball is out. Jordan Love is sitting on the defender, sitting on Jason Pinnock when it gets ripped out of his hands by Kayvon Thibodeau and recovered by Xavier McKinney. That should not have been marked down. That should not have been marked down. If this should be challengeable, if it's not challengeable, the Giants are challenging it. It has to be challenged. It's a fumble. The Giants will recover. Karen, so they tried to run an option play. The quarterback kept the ball, ran with it to his right, and got the ball stripped out. It looked like, to the naked eye, like he may have been down, but he was not. When you look at the replay, his butt is sitting on the defender's helmet almost. Sorry, let's keep this PG-13 here. But the Giants are challenging it. It will get overturned. There's no way that this will not be a Giants fumble recovery. It's not down by contact. And I believe that's Kayvon Thibodeau that made that play. I'll see who officially gets the credit for the forced fumble. But it looked like Kayvon ripped it out of the quarterback. And when a quarterback is running with the football, that's what they need to be doing. They need to be going, the defense needs to be going for that ball, going for the strip. Meanwhile, the Knicks are tied 85-85, 4 minutes left in the third quarter with the Raptors. Josh Hart just hit the first free throw to take a little bit of a lead here, 86-85. No Emmanuel Quickly, no Mitchell Robinson indefinitely. Quickly will be around, will be back eventually, but Mitchell Robinson out indefinitely for the Knicks. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of that one. Want them to win tonight, obviously, because the Giants still don't have the most hope in the world. Even if we were to win tonight, we don't have the most hope in the world. Let's be honest, Giant fans. We don't deserve the most. Josh Hart hits a three. Let me know if you guys watched that show Fargo, though. I want to know because that show is really good. It's on FX, but it's also on Hulu if you have Hulu. Definitely a fumble. There's no way this won't get overturned. We're back from break. And yep, it is a fumble. It's overturned. First turnover in the last 32 drives for the Packers. They were due. We'll see who gets credit for that forced fumble. DeVito in the shotgun, rolls to his right, looking. Completes to Wan'Dale Robinson. What a catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. Tommy DeVito throws a laser towards the sideline, and Wan'Dale Robinson completely horizontal. Both feet on the ground. Yes, to make that grab. What a catch. And now are the Packers going to challenge it? The Packers may challenge this. I think they may. It's a horrible idea for them if they do challenge it, because I think it was a catch. He keeps his flag in his pocket. Why was the play stopped? Great play from Wan'Dale. Nice job from Tommy DeVito keeping his eyes down the field. I think it's definitely a catch. I don't know what they're saying on TV. It's close. I mean, he does have to do a tight toe tap. The Packers are challenging it, I guess. And they go to a timeout. Knicks are up 6. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Pascal Siakam gets a little tip in. Sports on Monday night. We love to see two of my two favorite teams. Obviously, the Mets, Tottenham, right there. But Julius Randle, nasty dunk. And he gets a technical. He's going crazy. I love to see this emotion from Julius. Having a good time, guys. I'm having a good time on a Monday night. First of all, McCreary, congratulations. I forgot to congratulate you on your lake show. I feel like it does sound like a disease, first of all. But I didn't want to congratulate a Laker fan on an in-season tournament championship. I just felt like you guys have bigger fish to fry. Maybe if the Knicks won, I can appreciate you maybe reaching out. But the Lakers winning an in-season tournament doesn't feel like... It just feels like another feather in the King's cap. That's what I feel like for the in-season tournament this year. But I like it. I like competitive hoops. I like competitive sports. And that's why. And the play will stand as called as a catch for Wan'Dale Robinson. Excellent catch by Robinson. Got completely horizontal. And great throw from DeVito too. I mean, yeah, maybe you want to see him put it a little bit closer to his body there so he doesn't have to get challenged. But it's a catch. A catch is a catch. We take what we can get. Wan'Dale Robinson now, 49 total yards in the first half, 36 rushing on that one carry, and 13 yards receiving. Julius Randle has 31 points through 3 quarters tonight for the Knicks. DeVito takes the snap, gets rid of it quickly to Jalen Hyatt, who makes the catch and dances out of bounds. Almost fumbled it, but fumbled it out of bounds. So they'll say short of the sticks is where he stepped out. 2nd and 2. But Tommy DeVito starting to find a rhythm, starting to find some timing with his receivers now in the second quarter. Horrible challenge, right, McCreary? I guess in the first half you make that challenge, but now you lose your challenge, right? Now Matt LaFleur can't challenge for the rest of the game. DeVito, 2nd and 2, hands it off to Barkley, who's dancing. Dancing gets stuffed short of the line to gain. So it'll be 3rd and 1. DeVito under center, 3rd and 1. Here we go. They say a false start. Brutal. You cannot have a false start. They were lining up for a quarterback sneak, and they get a call for a false start. Sean Harlow gets called for the false start. Any relation to Jack is what the people want to know. They've been running this jumbo package. Instead of using a tight end, they've just been using an extra offensive lineman. And Harlow struggling there. 3rd and 6 now. Need to make a play. DeVito takes a snap in the shotgun. Steps up, doesn't like what he sees. Gets rid of it in the flats. Jalen Hyatt makes one man miss. Falls forward. We'll see where they spot him. And they say he's out of bounds. Damn. Good. What a shimmy from Jalen Hyatt. You could tell this kid has something after the catch. If we could start getting him the ball more. Yep. His foot steps out. Right there. Good call from the official. And the Giants will punt it. 4th and 1. The analytics say go for it, but the Giants will punt. Steve says DeVito is most competent looking QB all season for the Giants. He kind of is, Steve. He kind of is. It's alarming. We don't like this. We don't like to hear this. Oh, wait. Dayball is going to send the offense out there. He changes his mind at the last second. The offense will go out there for 4th and 1. Got to get this. No false starts. Maybe they'll try to draw him offside here. I hope not. Hope they just actually run a play and have some stones. Tommy DeVito, 7 of 9, 48 yards. The fact that he was undrafted, I mean, the guy doesn't look horrible. I've seen some quarterbacks already look worse in the NFL. I mean, he's a 25-year-old rookie, so I get why you don't draft someone that old unless they're like Peyton Manning. Nowhere to go for Barkley. Up the gut, stuffed. Giants cannot convert on 4th and 1. Wilson makes the play. You could tell from the jump there was nowhere to go for Barkley, and the Giants get stuffed. I mean, the edge was set strongly by the left end, 91 Smith. That's brutal. 5:06 remaining second quarter. I like the way this Giants team's playing tonight regardless. I like the call to go for it. I don't know if I like the play call. We've seen this formation on 4th and short this year as Giant fans. They've run this 3 down backers behind the quarterback. And you don't know who's going to get the handoff, so it creates a little bit of confusion, just enough to get 2 yards. But this time, Packers were ready for it. Went to Barkley. Went to the guy you'd expect it to go to. Why did they go to him? Why did they give it to him all the time? Ray, would you have punted that? I wouldn't have punted it. I would have went for it, but I just didn't like the play call. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, of course, but to give it to Barkley there, there's no deception. There's no, just like Karen said, why do they give it to him all the time? You're not creating any deception. It's just like, we have Barkley, we're going to hand it off to him. We have Barkley, we're going to hand it off to him. And you can't block that way. You're not the 49ers. You can't block. I think we're getting things confused. I think we all like the call to go for it. I don't know if we all like the play call on 4th and 1. But Ray, let us know. Nice spin move from R.J. Barrett. Knicks take a 3-point lead. And that 3-point lead is now a 1-point lead. That game has got me worried. That might be what I watch during their halftime break. But that's a tough 4th and 1 miss by the Giants. You still have no faith in Tommy DeVito, no matter how many throws he makes. And that's something to do with the play calling. I mean, maybe it's the blocking. Maybe it's the blocking that doesn't give the offensive coordinator any faith into calling any downfield throws. But it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. Yes, I agree. Handing it to Barkley for an outside rush is dumb. Agreed. So we're all in solidarity. At the time it was decided, we liked the decision to go for it on 4th and 1, because there's people that just do this blanket next day, Monday morning quarterback. I wouldn't have went for it on 4th and 1. We all agree with the decision to go for it on 4th and 1. When you line up in that formation, you're clearly running the football. Number 2, you're clearly going to try to give it to your best runner of the football, and it was Saquon Barkley, and he couldn't pick it up. Packers get 3 yards on first down. So it's 2nd and 7. Love in the shotgun. Looks like they moved early. They don't throw the flag. Giants almost get home. They throw it down the field. It's picked off. Jason Pinnock has an interception. He tiptoes down the sideline. He gets hit from behind and holds on to the football. Intercepted by Jason Pinnock, and the Giants get the ball right back. Let's go. Let's be honest. This is the Giants' defense we've been waiting to see all season long. Last 3 to 4 weeks, I've been so impressed by this defense. This defense is up there for one of the more, maybe not Dallas, maybe not San Francisco, but it's up there for one of the more imposing defenses. Yeah, Jet legend Jason Pinnock. He's actually been a very nice find for the Giants. It's a terrible decision from Jordan Love. Let's be honest. Terrible decision from the quarterback. Does he get hit? Yep. It looks like his arm gets hit as he throws. Xavier McKinney on a blitz might have gotten his arm on Jordan Love's arm to shorten that throw up and cause the interception. DeVito, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself and run with it. He's getting chased down from behind. He's lucky to hold on to the football. Rashawn Gary was chasing him down. But he does get 6 yards on 1st and 10. So it'll be 2nd and 4. 4 minutes remaining second quarter. Big stop from this Giants defense. Right after you turn it over on downs. Right after you turn it on downs, you get a big turnover of your own. Second and 4. Handoff is to Barkley. He trips over his own man and maybe gets a yard, half a yard. If they win all these games coming up, can they be in the hunt, says Karen. Yes, because the NFC wildcard picture is so bad. They can be in the hunt, per se. Do we really believe that, all this is... I have no idea what Matt LaFleur is complaining about that play. 3rd and 3. We have to convert 3rd and 3. We're at the 50-yard line, essentially. Slightly in the 50 and a half towards Green Bay. DeVito, shotgun, steps up. Hit as he throws, incomplete. Looking for Barkley on the sideline. He just had to rush that throw. Can't make it. That's bad. See, our offense is getting off the field so much more difficult. They say there's a hold on. Guess LaFleur is complaining about the hold on Wicks. 4th and 3. The Giants are going to punt it. 2:52 remaining. Second quarter. It's been an entertaining first half. From a Giants fan perspective, our defense keeping us in the game. We scored a touchdown. We're hanging with the almighty Green Bay Packers. Fair catch called for at around the 17-yard line. So that's where Jordan Love will take over. 2:45 remaining. We wish we could have at least taken some more time off the clock and given Green Bay sped them up a little bit here, because they are short of timeout after losing that horrible challenge. First and 10 for Green Bay. They hand it off to A.J. Dillon. Tries to find some blockers. Gets about 2 or 3 to his right side. Looking for some We need a couple of big plays. It's going to be a couple of big plays that decide this type of game. I don't think Jordan Love is going to pick us apart all night. As I say that, he completes a pass for a first down. Just a quick dump off. Zone coverage. He gets rid of it quickly. Josh Hart with a nasty drive. Right down. Josh Hart is going to have to pick it up for the Knicks. If Quickly's out, and if Mitchell Robinson's out, we don't have a ton of size. Josh Hart is one of the more athletic players on the team. Needs to pick it up. Don't worry, guys. Second half, we won't be giving you any Knicks chatter. I know this channel, for some reason, we're Giants heavy. Not for some reason. I know the reason, because we do every Giants game here. But we're trying to get the Knicks chatter going as well. I like this team this year. I don't love it right now, but I think they're in a good spot to make one move that could shake things up. Just like they did with Josh Hart last year. If they get one more guy of that quality that just adds to the mixture, they could be in a good spot. It's a tie game, 8 minutes left. Don't worry, second half of the Giant game, we will not be talking about the Knicks. We'll be locked in on Tommy D. RJ Barrett, nice layup. Less than 8 minutes to go in that one. 2-point game. Nice competitive game. Missing Emmanuel quickly tonight. The Knicks are. Karen, one day when the channel grows enough, I would love to get everyone together, all the subscribers together at a Giants game. That's a long-term goal I'd love to do. Knicks get a steal. Josh Hart. Big minutes from Josh Hart right there. We're back from break. Titans-Dolphins 7-7. This is the more exciting game. I haven't watched a second of their other game, but this has a chance of being higher scoring. 1:56 remaining second quarter. Jordan Love in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Packers at their own 25. Love dumps it off. Screen pass to Jaden Reed. Giants have it scouted. He gets maybe a yard. Cordell Flott and Deontay Banks make the tackle. Packers only have 2 timeouts. Big task. I appreciate you just jumping in the chat for a second. Everybody, wish well to Big Task, one of the biggest subscribers on the channel at every one of these streams. Don't worry, Big Task. Go Big Blue. We got you. We'll hold it down for you. Feel better. Feel better. I hope everything's okay. And I hope you're feeling all right soon. And I hope you're back next week feeling 100%. Jordan Love just airmails a screen pass looking for Jaden Reed again. Make sure you hit thumbs up for your boy. I'm not doing this for my health. Yes, I am. I am doing this for my mental health. 3rd and 8. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Romeo Doubs motions in, then motions back out. Love flush to his right. Throws it off his back foot down the field. Incomplete, and they throw the flag on Cordell Flott. They give him the pass interference. He knew it right away. No complaints. He basically panics and tackles Jaden Reed down the field. He lost his man for a second. lost sight of the football and just panic tackled him before the ball got there. Bad play from Cordell Flott. Now the Packers have a real chance of getting into field goal range before the end of the half. Giants do have the ball to start the second half. We are excited about that. I want to see the ball get into Jalen Hyatt's hands more often. If we have to throw him screen passes, if we have to throw him the ball in the flats, if we have to throw him a jet sweep and let him run with the ball, I think he has a nice set of moves in the open field. Love throws it out to his tight end quickly. Not Emmanuel quickly, just threw it quickly. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. Man, they'll say 6. 2nd and 4. It would be a very deep field goal. They're at the Giant 38. So it would be a very deep field goal, but 55 seconds remaining. They have both their timeouts still. And then A.J. Dillon, nope. Patrick somebody. Who the hell is this backup for the Packers? Patrick Taylor, the third-year player out of Memphis, has a nice carry. They still have 2 timeouts. They're letting the clock run. 35 seconds remaining. Love in the shotgun. Gets rid of it quickly in the flats to Patrick Taylor again. And he goes out of bounds with 24 seconds remaining. It'll be 2nd and 5. A lot of quick screen passes. A lot of quick screen passes from Green Bay. Jordan Love getting rid of the football very quickly. Because I'm actually way more confident when he's taking a 5-step drop, putting his foot in the ground, looking down the field. I feel like we have a very good chance of intercepting something when he does that. When he has no time to process and he's just getting rid of it quickly, that's when the Packers have looked at their best tonight. 2nd and 4, 24 seconds remaining. The Packers did use a timeout. So they have 1 timeout left. Jordan Love gets rid of it, out route, completes to Romeo Doubs. 1st down at the 12. 19 seconds remaining. So it'll be a chip shot field goal at the very least for the Packers to end this half. And it was mainly because of that pass interference from Cordell Flott. That's a terrible play. Terrible from Cordell Flott. That's a terrible Charles Barkley impression, but you guys will deal with it. 19 seconds left. They're reviewing the call in the field of a complete pass, so maybe it was incomplete. It's under 2 minutes. He's bobbling it a little bit. I don't know what they're trying to get called here. Meanwhile, Knicks only up 4 with 5:23 remaining in the 4th. Hit that thumbs up button. I want at least 20 likes on all my streams for the rest of the year. A man has to have goals. Got a lot of football left, though, folks. We had a lot of football left. I'm looking forward to it. We also have the other game. We also have the Dolphins and the Titans going on. So we'll see what happens with that. They're still reviewing this. I would like it to end. I'd like it to stop. End the reviews, speed them up. We have so many people watching football. You can have like some type of... Imagine you polled 100 people in live time right now. You had 100 judges across America who were impartial and they got licensed. And then in an instant, they got to poll. You just polled. Is this a catch? Incomplete. Catch? Incomplete. They ruled incomplete. 3rd and 4. Packers are 1 for 5 on 3rd downs tonight. They put a second on the clock, too, so 20 seconds on the clock. It's tapped up in the air. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. The camera shows Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't know if it was him who got his hand up. We'll see in a second. But Kayvon Thibodeau is the guy who makes... Yep, it was Kayvon. It could have been intercepted. But Kayvon got too much of his hand on the football. I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau is proving to be an impact player. And these are the type of guys we need to start stacking on this Giants team. More so on the offensive side, because I do think we have guys who can play hard and play fast on the defensive side. But on the offensive side of the football, I like what I see out of Kayvon Thibodeau, and I want more studs like that. That's what... I'm not saying he's Micah Parsons, right? Even if he's 85% Micah Parsons, that's an impact player. That's what we've been lacking for a long time in a key area. Defensive end is a key area. Sorry, I just slapped the microphone. Defensive end is a key area. Kayvon Thibodeau popping off the screen now is something we need to see as a Giant fan, especially in a season where offensively we're just not creating enough. Here's the 36-yard field goal attempt. Last 2 minutes of this first half are taking forever. 17 seconds remaining. Kick is up, and it is good. He just pulls it through the uprights. That's going to be something to watch, because if this game becomes a field goal game, I don't know if either kicker can make a big kick. But Green Bay takes the lead, 10-7. He just bends it through the uprights. Giants will most likely just take a knee, or, I don't think the Giants will do much with the football coming out of the break here. I want to see more Jalen Hyatt in the second half. I need to see Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson. Those are the two main receivers that are getting all the targets so far, and I'm not mad at that. That's the way it should be. Excuse me. Bobby Okereke has 5 tackles. No sacks for the Giants or the Packers so far. A lot of the quick passing game, a lot of the running game. A.J. Dillon has not done a ton in terms of on the ground. 2.9 yards per carry, but he has 35 yards receiving on that one big play that really resulted in a touchdown for Green Bay. Yes, the kickers are going to matter in this game, Karen, and eventually we're going to have to see, can Randy Bullock make a big kick? Who's Green Bay's guy? I should know this. Apologies. Anders Carlson. Lawrence Cager was standing in bounds. The ball hit him and then it went out of bounds on the kickoff. This is why you can't talk to the chat for a second during these streams. 13 seconds remaining. First half. Horrible play from Cager. Not that it really matters, because Giants should just take a timeout. Take a timeout. Take a knee, end this first half. So many challenges in this first half. That's why it's taking so long. What are we at? 9:45, and we're still in the second quarter. Shout out to everybody popping in tonight. Hit subscribe to the channel. Why not? Help somebody out. Help a random person out if you're just popping in for a second. But if you're here for the good times and you're here for the New York sports scene, then you're in the right spot. I can guarantee you're in the right spot. We're going to take a little bit of a break. First half has come to an end. Giants take a knee. Clock runs out. 10-7 is your score. Packers... there's not much between these two teams right now. If you're looking at Jordan Love and you're looking at Tommy DeVito, you wouldn't know. If you just woke up this morning, didn't know who's who, you would think, I don't know, maybe this DeVito guy is better than this Love guy. There's not much between these two teams right now. I think the Giants defensively have a little bit more explosiveness. I think the Packers offensively have a little bit more explosiveness. So it'll be a fun second half. The Giants have the ball to start the second half. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, hang out, hit that like button, hit subscribe, get a snack, look at your phone, do whatever you got to do. But we'll be back for a big second half. It's going to be a big second half. So make sure you're tuned in. And I think the Giants are going to score. I'm gonna say it right now. I think the Giants will score a touchdown coming out of the second half. Believe that. It is gospel. All right, so hang tight. We'll be back soon. And we're back. Apologies, guys. We're a little bit late coming out of the break, but we're back. 13:51 remaining. We have a 3rd and 1 on the first drive coming out. Apologies again, missing the first 2 plays. Giants have gotten 9 yards in their first 2 plays of this drive. Have to get one more. Handoff is to Barkley, and they get stuffed in the backfield. Like, why are we running these conservative-ass plays on 3rd and 1? We can't get it done. 3rd and 1, we can't get it done all year long. Jimmy Gillen on the punt. Puff is month. The punt is muffed, and the Giants have it. It's Giants football at the 30-yard line. Let's go. Nixon muffs the punt, and the Giants recover. They had 20 chances to recover this, and they ended up with it at the end of the play. Let's go. Finally, I mean, the Giants have caused 2 turnovers. They didn't do anything to this. This was just a muffed punt from the jump. He tries to pick it up for no reason at all. Ball gets out. Giants eventually recover it. Let's go. Let's go. Apologies for missing a couple plays there, but we're on to the next. Giants have the ball at the Packer 30-yard line now. DeVito in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Wan'Dale Robinson in the flats. Gets upended. 4-yard gain. Wow, that should have been a taunting penalty. I don't know how that's not a taunting penalty. Ray says, how many times they can run behind the extra O-line in motion? Yeah, it's obvious, right? You have to be setting something up, hopefully, later in the game. Hopefully. DeVito keeps it himself. Tommy DeVito makes a man miss. Tommy DeVito is in the end zone, or is he down at the 1? They say he's down at the 1. What a run from Tommy DeVito. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And we cut to his dad, who looks like Tony Soprano, fresh off a waste management shift. His knee is definitely down. These refs are getting so good at calling this when the knee is down early, but wow, what a run on the read option. DeVito kept it. Puts his foot in the ground, makes someone miss. They're on the 1-yard line now. What did I predict coming out of before halftime? That the Giants were going to score a touchdown on their first drive. Handoff is to Barkley. Barkley makes a couple people miss, spins into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Giants go up 13-10 on Green Bay. Are we starting to creep back into the season? Do we have some Tommy DeVito fever? Is it starting to creep in? I know Karen has been on Tommy DeVito all year long, since the minute she laid eyes on him. Saquon Barkley spins into the end zone. Now we have a Giants touchdown. We look like the better team in this game. Am I being crazy? This is like one of the cleaner games the Giants have played so far this year. Randy Bullock adds the extra point. And it's 14-10 G-Man. Chris Berman status. Let's go. Shout out to Aunt Susie. Daisy Susie. Let's go. Even though I don't have any kids. But you know what I mean. I got the Nets now and the Kings on my side TV. I can watch that. Let's see what's going on in that other game. Giants are locked in right now. Tommy DeVito running the football. They run the veer like in Remember the Titans, and Tommy DeVito is Sunshine Ronnie Bass. 58 yards rushing for Tommy DeVito today. How about that? 58 yards rushing for Tommy DeVito. I really don't care. Tommy DeVito has earned himself a lifetime backup quarterback job for the Giants. Lifetime backup quarterback job for the Giants. I don't care. He deserves it. There's shittier backups. This is his rookie season and he's performing this way as a backup. Look at how Brock Purdy has performed like as a 7th round pick on the best with the best personnel around him in the league. Kyle Shanahan could probably have Tommy DeVito in the MVP conversation this year. Steve, the DeVito family seems like they're just eating up all this pub. This feels like Linsanity-esque to me. I can't describe Tommy DeVito to anything else but Linsanity, except it's for Italians from New Jersey and New York area. Which there's plenty of, which we know. I know, and we know there's plenty of. Shout out to all of my Italian subscribers. I don't know if that was a good accent. I still can't do it. I'm just a dude. I'm just a white dude. You want to say Irish, fine, but never been to Ireland. Next year, going to Ireland, though. So how about that? A stop here from the defense, and we're cooking with gas. A stop here from the Giants' defense, and we're absolutely on fire. That's all I want to see is a stop. By the way, the Dolphins losing to the Titans, and I believe Tyreek Hill is out of that game. So that is a huge, huge turn of events. Touchback. 11:22 remaining third quarter. I predicted this. I predicted coming out of the half, the Giants would score a touchdown. That's exactly what I said. Go back, rewind the tape. This is why I do this. This is why I do this, because I have these type of, Miss Cleo inclinations during the game that need to be recorded. They need to be documented on tape. They run the reverse again to Jaden Reed, and he gets the edge. He has a big gain. About a 15 to 20-yard gain for Jaden Reed on the wide receiver reverse. The Giants are just selling out on those. I don't know if it's Kayvon Thibodeau that's been targeted on those. He needs to get better on it. I have to see. I don't want to jump to conclusions. It is. It's Kayvon again. Jaden Reed has 39 yards rushing tonight on basically 2 carries. If I'm off the top of my head, 2 carries. This time they handed off A.J. Dillon. He gets about 2 yards. Second and 7. We have a good football game tonight. You know what? I'm not complaining. I'm happy. This is all I expect. Even if we lose this game, I expect this every week. Be in the game, look competent on both sides of the ball. Jordan Love almost drops the snap, gets pressure, drops it off to A.J. Dillon, who was wrapped up for a significant loss. They try to set up a screen pass. It's going to be about a 6 or 7 yard loss. Nunez Roche is in on the tackle, as well as Dexter Lawrence. That's what I'm talking about. Dexter Lawrence gets the pressure, makes Jordan Love check it down. Here we go. 3rd and 17. Love drops back to pass. Rifles one. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. In the vicinity of Deonte Banks. Jordan Love looks horrible. I mean, if you just woke up this morning, you would say Tommy DeVito is better than Jordan Love. You would. If you just woke up this morning, never watched football before, I said, I got this great thing that I think you'll enjoy. It's called football. And I said, which one of these guys is doing more positive things? Tommy DeVito is doing more positive things than Jordan Love. Deonte Banks essentially just dropped a pick. He essentially just dropped it. Went right through his hands. Packers punt. Olszewski back in the game to receive the punt. It hit a Giant, and the Packers retain the ball. So they get the same exact. It hit Bobby McCain. This is unreal, man. The special teams. It hit him right in the shoulder. Hit Bobby McCain right in the shoulder. The Packers will take over inside the 30. Inside the 20. Stuff like this is why is what kept the Giants from being a good team early in the season. First turnover of the game. Obviously, the Packers gifted us one. Love hands it off. A.J. Dillon gets wrapped up after about a 5-yard gain. That's just tough. I mean, yeah, you don't see it. It's hard to get your head around and see the ball. Hits him right in the shoulder. I mean, the Giants have they just don't seem to have the right principles in terms of punt return all year long. 2nd and 5. Jordan Love in the shotgun. They motion Wicks to the right. Love steps up. Gets sacked. Kayvon Thibodeau gets his hands on him. And the first sack of the game goes to Kayvon. So it's 3rd down now. And this is a big play. You can hold him to 3 after a tough break. Like Ray said in the chat. Micah McFadden gets his first hand on Jordan Love as he's trying to run with the football, and then Kayvon Thibodeau rallies to it. So it's 3rd and 10. Still a first down is eligible. They could still gain a first down. 12th sack of the year for Kayvon. He's the youngest Giant to obtain 12 sacks. Love lofts it into the end zone. Incomplete. Deonte Banks again in coverage. I got to be honest, I'm starting to get impressed with Deonte Banks as well. So we have Deonte Banks, we have Kayvon Thibodeau, we have Bobby Okereke and Michael McFadden. This defense seems set up. Maybe we add another safety or someone for some depth in the safety position. I like Xavier McKinney despite his off the field stuff. I like Jason Pinnock. I think they both look good. Claire says, I'm surprised he's 22. Looks older. Yeah. The guy is a beast, Claire. The guy is a beast. He's been the number 1 rated football player in his class in high school since as long as he can remember. And he's carrying that into the NFL this year. Finally, he's been called out a ton coming into the year, early in the year. There's no questioning Kayvon Thibodeau's production at this point. The field goal is up. It is through. It's 14-13. Shout out to everybody popping in on a Monday night. 10:15. This is what I love. I wish we had more Monday night games. It is what it is. I understand on Sundays when everyone can't pop in. If you're not a Giants fan, you're not going to pop in. Why would you? You're watching your team. You're watching Red Zone. You're watching the other stuff. Totally get it. Definitely check out the VODs, though. When you know a crazy Giant game happened, definitely make sure you check out the live stream after. It goes right on YouTube right after. So all that good stuff. Even if you make a comment and you want to say, oh, what did Mike say about that? You can go back and look at it. I'm down less than 1 point to go, and you have Saquon. All right, Claire. Something tells me, Claire, that we have enough time to get that done for you. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. I knocked on wood. 14-13. We got a good NFL football game on a Monday night. This is all we asked for with the Giants. This is all I asked for with the team. Coming into the season, just don't get blown out. Don't look incompetent. Don't look like you can't make things happen when you need to make things happen. And they're starting to show they can do that. It just so happens that it took an undrafted quarterback to be in that position. Would we be in this spot with Tyrod at quarterback? I don't know. I think DeVito has less to lose. Tyrod is just kind of trying to play for tomorrow, not get hurt. Tommy DeVito is playing for his next contract. He's playing for. I'm telling you, it's like Jeremy Lin. It's like Linsanity. If Tommy DeVito can win this game, it's similar to Linsanity. Yeah, and Claire, doesn't it bother? It bothers us all, right? Why couldn't we? Why couldn't they do this, or at least look like somewhat like this early in the year? Karen, question. Karen, put it in the chat. Karen, I need your Karen hot takes. All right. What if Tommy DeVito wins tonight, or win or lose? Do you want him starting for the Giants next season? I want your honest opinion. Daniel Jones will be back. We have a chance at a draft pick. So let me know. Let me know in the chat, Karen. Yeah, Claire, that's definitely true. The wild card is so trash in the NFC, and there's games left on the schedule. You never know. 18 weeks. We're in week 14. We have, you have to win out. The Giants essentially need to win out, but the problem is the Eagles will probably be playing for a division in at least one of those games. Karen is all in on Tommy DeVito. I love it. I mean, he looks really good. I'm not going to lie. He's balling out. He's running really fast. At least the way ESPN is presenting it to me. He ran the ball very quickly. All right, Giants take over. 1st and 10 on their own 25. DeVito in the shotgun. Gets rid of it quickly. Completes to Darius Slayton, his first catch of the game. Gets about 5 or 6. I'm excited. I'm loving it. We got a Monday Night Football game. The Giants can throw it. They can run it. They can protect tonight. No sacks thus far. I'm sure one will come. I'm not even worried about that. Just hold on to the football. No fumbles. The punt fumble was difficult, but it's nothing really you can do about that. He's got over 100 yards total offense. He hasn't been able to throw the ball that much, and there's a false start on Saquon Barkley. Tough. He falls forward. DeVito in the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. First sack of the game. Maybe he gets half a yard. It'll be 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. Nowhere open down the field. Somebody injured for Green Bay. And they go to commercial break. 10-10 in Miami. Tua struggling without Tyreek Hill. Tries to throw one down the field. Here he overthrows Devin Achane. Hard to do with his speed. Karen is the biggest Tommy DeVito fan of all time. I swear. Karen, let me know if you don't get a Tommy DeVito piece of memorabilia for Christmas. Who do I have to tell to get Karen something for the holidays? A present for the holidays? Guys, I'm going to use the bathroom one last time, so I'm locked in for the rest of the game. Give me 1 second. Please bear with me. And we're back. Thank you guys for bearing with me. DeVito picks up a first down, it looks like, with his legs again. Tommy DeVito running the football, baby. This is a big drive. We punch it in here, we're really putting pressure on Jordan Love. Handoff is to Matt Breida up the gut. He gets about 6 or 7 on first down. Tommy DeVito is basically running the veer. Sacramento blowing out Brooklyn so far. Up 9 early. This is a big drive. Got to punch it in. Handoff is to Breida. Breida makes a man miss and gets a first down. Gets about 8 or 9. Matt Breida. I don't know if Barkley is injured or not on the field, but Matt Breida finally. I like what I'm seeing. First and 10 Giants in Packer territory. Still have some yards to go before I feel comfortable saying Randy is in field goal territory. They do a flea flicker. Complete to Wandale. Oh my goodness. Tommy DeVito throws it well behind the receiver, and Wandale Robinson comes back and makes the play. These guys are playing hard for Tommy. Let's go. A flea flicker. First one of the year from the Giants. It should not have been thrown. Double coverage, and the Packers couldn't make the play. Wandale Robinson's the one who breaks back towards the football. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Inside Packer territory. DeVito tries to run it himself. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. DeVito hands it off up the middle to Barkley. He gets about 4 or 5. Sorry, guys. Trying to understand what the Giants are actually trying to do in some of these plays. They're doing a good job offensively of masking their schemes. You don't really know if they're going to run or pass on a certain play. A lot of read option. DeVito is basically running the read option right now. Definitely in field goal territory now. About 8 or 9 yards out. What are we? 11 yards out. Third and 7. DeVito rolls to his right, looking. Throws. Is it a touchdown to Isaiah Hodgins? It is. Isaiah Hodgins won a throw from Tommy D. Let's go. What a throw from Tommy D. Let's go. Come on, Karen. Isaiah Hodgins TD. What a throw from Tommy D. That's what we've been waiting for all season. 1 foot, 2 foot, easy touchdown from Isaiah Hodgins. Absolutely excellent. What a throw from DeVito. Holy shit. Come on. What a throw from Tommy. You got this, Claire. As long as Saquon's healthy, knock on wood. You got this. Let's go. Get the wrist action in the chat. Jared has it in the chat. I want to see all the wrist action from everybody in the chat. Let's go. 21. My bad. Wrong team. No, it wasn't. My bad. Tommy DeVito, that is an unbelievable throw. If Patrick Mahomes makes that throw, the internet goes crazy. If Justin Herbert makes that throw, everyone goes crazy. Daniel Jones couldn't do it, and Tyrod could not get the team going. Karen, you know what? How can I argue with you at this point? How can I argue with you? I mean, look at this guy. He gets 10 days of preparation or whatever the hell it was off the bye week, and all of a sudden we have 3 touchdowns. That is an unbelievable throw from Tommy DeVito. He's 12 of 15. He's not throwing for a ton of yardage. Neither player, Jordan Love and him, are not. But he's been more accurate. He has 71 yards on the ground on 10 carries. What a play. Can we just go back to that? The key play in that drive, though, like, they run the flea flicker. Wandale Robinson comes back to the football and makes a play. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's go. Give me the wrist action in the chat. Shout out to Claire and Jared. Unbelievable. Tommy DeVito is about to be 3-0 as a starter, possibly. We got a lot of time left. Let me not get ahead of myself. A lot of time left. But I like the way the defense is performing. I like the way we're covering their receivers downfield. Everything is at the line of scrimmage for Green Bay. If we wrap up, we don't commit penalties, we should be able to contain them defensively. It's going to be about if Tommy can keep applying pressure, we can keep running the ball. 71 rushing yards for Tommy DeVito? Come on. You know what? I love it. I love it. I love it. I need every concurrent I could possibly get. Thank you to both of you. We're not in this for the money. Unlike some of your favorite podcasters, we're not doing this for money. We're doing this for the mental health. We're doing this for the mental health. Have you ever been a sports fan in a one-bedroom apartment with your wife or future wife? It can become tough. She doesn't really care about the Giants in that same fashion, like we all do if you're a diehard Giant fan, dying on every play. Packers run a trick play, double, flea flicker. Giants get home to Love. He just dumps it away incomplete. The Packers try a double. They just tried the double flea flicker. Karen, I'm sorry. Karen said, I'm really thinking this was in the stars. It was meant for him to be our quarterback. Daniel gets hurt. Tyrod would never be a quarterback right now for the team, which is a miracle. You know what, Karen? And he's from Jersey. It's starting to become something I can get behind for a while. It feels like Linsanity to me. It feels like Jeremy Lin. I know you're not a basketball fan like that, Karen, but if you remember Jeremy Lin in the NBA, it feels a lot like that. Handoff is to A.J. Dillon, who gets wrapped up after about a 5-yard gain. Claire, yes. When I get a new camera, get some more shit going together, and I can grow this enough to prove that I deserve to have a pop culture channel, I will get a Bravo and like a movie TV channel going. Eventually. Right now, my space, you have to see the amount of furniture I got to move to get this going. Jordan Love, 3rd and 5. Gets rid of it, completes for a first down. Broken tackle, still falls out of bounds. It's a first down for Torre. These Packers receivers, Samori Torre, you really have to follow every bit of college football. 7th round pick out of Nebraska. He's 25 years old. Below Deck Med was on tonight. Don't think I don't know, Claire. That stream will go on. If we're enjoying a nice Giants W after this, I'll decompress with some Below Deck Med. Handoff to end of third quarter, stuffed after about like a 3 or 4 yard gain. So Green Bay is driving here. If the defense can hold them to 3, that would be huge. The way the offense is playing all of a sudden. Put your 4s up. We're going to the fourth quarter. A dominant quarter for the Giants was the third. 14-3, they outscored them. They scored coming out of the half, and then they scored to end it. Now Green Bay trying to answer, but now it's going to be up to time. It's an 8-point game. Do the Packers go for 2 if they were to score here? Wan'Dale Robinson has more. No time for that. DVR, Claire says. Yeah, I'll just pull it up on Peacock, Preem. No worries. We don't got ads. I'll decompress with the Peacock, whatever. Oh wait, that doesn't come out tonight. So you're right. That comes out tomorrow. If I can get a Knicks W and a Giants W in the same night, that's like a solar eclipse. It only happens ever so often. And I need to be present for it. I cannot emphasize enough how good of a throw that was from Tommy DeVito to Isaiah Hodgins in the back of the end zone. It was such a good throw. Had such good zip on it. It was in the perfect spot. All right, fourth quarter starting up here. This is the better game tonight. The Giants are the highest scoring team on the docket tonight amongst the Titans, Dolphins, Green Bay to this point, and of course themselves. All right, so the Green Bay starting at the Giant 49, 2nd and 5. Second and 5 for Green Bay. They hand it off to A.J. Dillon. To Patrick. Why can't I remember? I got to remember. Patrick Taylor. Patrick Taylor out of Memphis picks up a first down. Love in the shotgun, 1st and 10, 14-20 remaining, fourth quarter. Gets rid of it quickly, wide open receiver. He bobbles it but makes a catch. Romeo Doubs inside the 30. Excuse me. Another one. $13.40. Handoff is to Patrick Taylor again. I finally got the name right. Picks up 5 yards. Second and 6. Hold him a 3. Eat some clock. Second and 6. Love drops back. Gets rid of it in the flats. Completes for a first down to his tight end. Tucker Kraft. Let's go, Karen. Let's go. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Giants have the youngest starting defense in the NFL. Double reverse to Jaden Reed. Giants this time stay in contain, and Deontay Banks escorts him out of bounds for a 1-yard loss. A lot of trickeration attempts from LaFleur. LaFleur. Love drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws off his back foot. Incomplete. Had a man open, but led him too much. It was Samori Toure in the corner of the end zone. Almost. Couldn't come up with it. 3rd and 11. Big play coming up. Cannot let them convert. Watch out for Jordan Love's legs here. He's been looking to run a lot more as this game has progressed. I can tell he's antsy back there. The Packers will use a timeout. This is a big play for them. Third and 11. Here we go. Jordan Love, big play. I can't find the wrist action. It's all right, Karen. I get it. Love gets sacked. The Giants get a big sack. It's Azeez Ojulari who finally gets a big play in a Giants uniform. I haven't called his name once all year, but he gets a big sack along with Dexter Lawrence. 2nd sack of the game for the Giants, and Green Bay will have to kick another field goal. I might have to go get a slice of pizza right after this game. He missed the field goal. It was blocked. 45-yarder. Did he miss it or was it blocked? He just missed it. Let's go. 10:42 remaining, 4th quarter. It's all falling apart for Green Bay. It's all falling apart. Let's go. A missed field goal there is huge. Unbelievable. I'm pumped. You can't ask for anything better than that. You get a stop in that area of the field, and then the field goal is missed. Let's go. Eat some clock. All we need to do here is eat some clock. If a field goal, pretty much, if you could get a 4-minute drive here, kick a field goal, you really would make it tough for Green Bay to come back in this game. The way they've thrown the football. And everyone wanted the Giants to tank. And listen, I'm not going to go crazy if they somehow turn it around and go 5-8 right now, okay? I understand that's still bad. But we have to understand also that we want this coaching staff to remain whole. We want this locker room to remain whole. We cannot just always say, out with this person, out with this person, out with that person. We should tank. When we tank, if we went 2-16, how can you turn around and say, oh, this coach is gonna all of a sudden turn it around and we'll be better next year? The guys in that locker room still have to respect him, And the only way to do that in the NFL is to compete at the highest level. And when you compete at the highest level, you'd be shocked as to what can happen because all these guys deserve to be in the NFL for the most part. And we're starting to see that with Tommy DeVito. String together a couple of first downs here. Keep it in bounds. Obviously, the clock will still run no matter what, but DeVito's been accurate. He hasn't thrown it as much, but he has 71 rushing yards. Jordan Love has 0 rushing yards. Now they line up in the Wildcat. Barkley as the QB, DeVito out wide. Barkley keeps it, gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Second and 10. DeVito in the shotgun. Completes to Daniel Bellinger for about 5 or 6. It'll be 3rd and short. Got to keep this drive going. Cannot just punt it right back to him. Cannot. Give your defense a rest. You could tell this Giants offense kind of responds to Tommy DeVito as a if they don't have to necessarily respect him, but they believe that this guy is capable enough. 3rd and 4. DeVito takes the snap. Nobody open. Flush to his right. Just throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Karen, I don't know if I will be doing that game live. Stay tuned for updates on that. I don't know if I'll be doing that game. That might be the only other game I take off. It depends. If we're in a playoff race, if we're in a legitimate playoff race, I might do it. If we're not, I took off Christmas Eve last year and I did the Giants-Vikings game. It takes like 4 hours out of my Christmas, which I'm willing to do if the team is in a competitive spot. Punt is in the air. It's fielded by Jaden Reed at the 10. He gets knocked out of bounds at around the 16, 17-yard line. So Giants couldn't really eat much clock, couldn't pick up a first down. They punt it back. 9 minutes remaining, 4th quarter. 21-13 is your score. Meanwhile, it's starting to get to the nitty-gritty in Miami. It's 13-13 that game. Wow, we're actually further along in Giants. In the Giants Packers game. Nets getting blown out in Sacramento. Kind of expected that. It's tough to go out west. God bless you, Karen. God bless you. Shout out to you. #1 stream edition this year. Big Task at Hand also is up there, of course. Shout out to Big Task, who's sick tonight. I know he or she. We have no idea. is enjoying so far what we're seeing from the Giants. We got to get a couple more stops, though. That would have been really nice if we could reinforce our offensive dominance there and make a couple plays. We tried another trick, wildcat play. Didn't work. We're back from break. We need another stop on defense. Let's make Jordan Love throw it down the field. Let's make him take a 5-step drop. Let's get 3rd and long going. We have to establish 3rd and long. Every time the Packers have had a 3rd and long tonight, they really have not had a chance. A couple of checkdowns have converted, but they have not been throwing the ball down the field effectively. So if we can convert on 1st and 2nd down, keep them at 3rd and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, we'll be all right. Packers start the drive at their own 11. Love completes down the middle of the field. He breaks a tackle. Tucker Kraft, a huge play. Just as I was saying, they haven't been able to throw it down the field. They make a play to the tight end. Down the middle of the field. Brutal. 8:40 remaining. First and 10. Love drops back. Puts his foot in the ground, just checks it down to Jaden Reed in the backfield, who goes out of bounds through about a 5-yard gain. Giants playing bend but don't break defense in the second half. It's worked so far. They got a turnover would be huge, obviously. Cordell Flott missed a tackle on Tucker Kraft for that big play. 2nd and 6. Love gets rid of it, completes for a 1st down, and Romeo Doubs. Quick read, easy throw to Doubs. Seven minutes remaining. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Come on, give me a pick, Jordan Love. Give me a pick. Love drops back. Gets rid of it quickly. Completes for 5 yards to Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed seems like the guy that Matt LaFleur is trying to get the ball to as much as possible. He's got 6 catches for 24 yards and 4 carries for 38 yards. So a bunch of touches. Handoff to Jaden Reed, and he's brought down in the backfield by Azeez Ojulari. Azeez with a couple of big plays in this 4th quarter. We haven't heard his name in quite some time, but he's finally producing. Karen, are you ahead of me? What are you saying? Missed it? I'm watching on cable. 3rd and 10. $5:40 remaining. Jordan Love airs it out down the field. Incomplete. What a play by Deontay Banks. He makes a great play on the football, closes it down, knocks it down, incomplete. The rookie out of Maryland makes a huge play. One of his biggest plays as a Giant because the receiver was getting open towards the back of the end zone, but Banks closed it down and makes a play. The bank is closed on Monday night, of course. Wow, they wanted a roughing the passer. So here we go. A long kick here. 48-yarder. Makes it. And it's 21-16. Definitely need to eat some clock. Definitely need to force Green Bay to use a timeout if possible. Got to play aggressive. Cannot play to lose. What a play by Deonte Banks, though. Kayvon Thibodeau, Deonte Banks have made a couple of nice plays tonight. Ten passes defended through Week 13, tied for second most amongst rookies. He's definitely been one of the more impressive defensive back rookies. Obviously, Christian Gonzalez out of New England had that season-ending injury, which could have been different. That guy was looking like a stud early in the season. Kickoff for Green Bay. See what Tommy D can cook up. If we can get into field goal range and kill some clock here, we're really, really looking good. It'll be Giant ball at the 25-yard line. The Brooklyn Nets fighting back in Sacramento. 4-point game there. DeVito in the shotgun, 1st and 10. He gives it to Barkley up the middle. Barkley gets about 5 or 6. Claire, that should be the W for you. Assuming nothing terrible happens. Not a great game for Saquon, but he does have 2 touchdowns. Let's go, Claire. Let's go. No fumbles. No whammies. No whammies. Hand off to Barkley right up the middle. He breaks a tackle and gets across the midfield. Big carry for Saquon. Let's go. This is what we need to see. 4:30 remaining. Giants have a 1st and 10 near midfield. Let's go, Claire. As soon as he got that carry, I said that should be the W. That should be the W. I don't know if you were here when it happened, but I know you popped in. That was a big carry after that. You should be good either way. Hand off to Barkley again. Makes a couple of people miss. Barkley to the open field. Makes another man miss. Saquon Barkley falls forward. He puts the ball on the ground. They don't blow it dead. He's returning it across midfield. We'll see if they return. Oh my God, they'll have to review this. Saquon fumbles, but we'll see if he was touched down by contact. He clearly falls down. I don't know if he was touched. I don't know if he got touched. Saquon fumbles, untouched, and they bring it across midfield. I don't know how they're going to rule this, but this is what just can't happen if you're Saquon Barkley. It just can't happen. Why? Even if you got touched there, why are you putting the ball on the ground? It's his third career fumble. It'll stand. And Green Bay will take over at the Giant 36. Unbelievable. Handoff, A.J. Dillon right up the gut. Falls forward for about 7 or 8. Just a gutting fumble from Saquon. Handoff, A.J. Dillon right up the gut. We'll see where they spot him. It might be a first. They'll say just short. It's 3rd and 1. .241 remaining. Love hands it off. First down. A.J. Dillon keeps his legs going. Gets to the 22. That fumble from Saquon is just unforgivable, man. How does he fumble that? Love drops back, completes. 5-yard gain to Romeo Doubs, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. With the Packers threatening at the Giant 18-yard line. 16-yard line, actually. Unbelievable fumble from Saquon. It's really hard to put into words. The Titans just had something similar happen to them. It's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable, that fumble. I can't even put into words that Saquon fumble. If the Giants lose this game, it's 100% on Saquon. I don't understand. Like, he didn't get touched. He fell down. It was like the lightest hit he's ever taken in his football life, and he put it on the turf in a clutch spot. Why? Why? It's all set up for the Packers to steal this. This will be an absolute smash and grab. They played horrible. 2nd and 4. Pretty much need a turnover at this point, Karen. Love in the shotgun. 2nd and 4. Drops back. Airs it out. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Romeo looking for Romeo Dobbs. Adoree Jackson in coverage. Does just enough. Only gets 1 foot in. Adoree Jackson does just enough to shove him out of bounds. Third and 4. Big play. Love in the shotgun. Empty set. 1:55 remaining, 4th quarter. He gets rid of it quickly. First down to Jaden Reed, and it'll be 1st and goal for Green Bay. I cannot believe Saquon fumbled that, man. First and goal. Empty set again for Love. He wants to run it himself. He'll get brought down after about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Clock continues to run. Packers have 2 timeouts. Giants use a timeout just to leave something on the clock in case Green Bay does score. 1:42 remaining, 2nd and goal. Love in the shotgun. Dancing. Nowhere to go with the football. Incomplete. It's 3rd and goal. It's knocked out of his hands. I can't believe it. It looked like it could have been a touchdown. This might get overturned and be a touchdown. Nope. 3rd and goal. Nope, it will be reviewed. Previous play is under review. This might be a touchdown, guys. It's going to be tough. I don't know what they're going to call here. The ball was moving a little bit. Incomplete pass. Wow. Incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th and 4. Here's the game. Here's your foot. No, it's 3rd and goal. My bad. 3rd and goal. 1:36 remaining. 3rd and goal. Love in the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown, Green Bay. Malik Heath. They have to go for 2. It looks like a touchdown to me. All these calls are 50-50 right now, but it looks like a touchdown to me. Karen, are you way behind? What's going on, Karen? Saquon fumbled like 20 minutes ago. Got to keep up. I announced this. I complained about it. So the Giants are going to have 2 timeouts and 1:33 to play with. We'll see if Green Bay can convert this 2-point conversion. We could have overtime. We could have a Giants crippling defeat. Two-point conversion for Green Bay. I'll adjust the score in a second. They hand it off to Jaden Reed, who gets upended short of the line to gain. So it's 22-21. Bobby Okereke makes a play. And if a field goal wins it for the G-Men. Saquon Barkley completely to blame if the Giants don't come away with a W tonight. That fumble is inexcusable from Saquon. Hopefully we can salvage it with a game-winning field goal. Here we go, 1:33. Giants do have 2 timeouts. It's not Tommy's fault. He's been fine. That being said, Karen, he has like 100 yards passing, 70 yards rushing. I get it. He's been very competent, but let's not act like he's throwing it all around the field. We don't have a ton of yards passing tonight. We haven't completed. We have 13 completions tonight. So let's not act like we're throwing it around the yard. He's playing tough. He's playing way better than anybody expected him to play coming into the league. But I can't believe that Barkley fumble. It's just so bad. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's all on Barkley tonight if we can't win this. If we can't find a way to squeak this out. 1st and 10. DeVito completes short to Wandale. Gets 3 or 4. Giants have to go quickly. 2nd and 5. They say he picked up 5 on that. DeVito, next snap. Gets rid of it, completes for a first down to Barkley. It's going to be a big kick for Fat Randy Bullock. Exactly, Karen. We said this in the first quarter. If we made that first 48-yarder, we would have a real chance. DeVito gets rid of it to Darius Slayton, who catches it and gets out of bounds. 9-yard gain, 49 seconds remaining. 4th quarter, 2nd and 1. Oof. 2nd and 1. The Giants at their own 46. DeVito gets rid of it, completes it to Wan'Dale Robinson for a big gain into field goal range. What a throw and catch from Tommy DeVito to Wan'Dale Robinson. This is the biggest game of Wan'Dale Robinson's Giants career, no doubt about it. What a play. Giants at the Packer 22, just like that. Handoff to Barkley up the middle. He gets about 4 or 5. Tommy DeVito. Second and 6. Giants now trying to kill clock. Packers will take a timeout. They have 1 remaining. It's all going to come down to a Randy Bullock field goal attempt. DeVito is throwing a tight, like the ball is coming out sharp out of his hands. Let's go. I'm enjoying this Tommy DeVito stuff. Wan'Dale Robinson, biggest game as a Giant, no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. DeVito in the shotgun. They give it to Barkley. Barkley dances, loses 3 yards. Green Bay will use their final timeout. It'll be 3rd down. Giants will be able to use... We'll be able to take a knee or run the ball here, get it to the right hash. It's all going to come down to Randy Bullock knocking down this field goal. He missed a 48-yarder in the first half. Let's go. 3rd and 9. Giants are just going to run the ball here. Eat some clock. They have it at their own 21. It'll be like a 38, 39 yard. Yeah, around there. 38, 39 yard attempt. They give it to Barkley. Runs up the middle, gets 2 yards. And that will be the last play from scrimmage. We'll have a game-winning field goal attempt from Randy Bullock coming up. Brian Daboll will be able to take a timeout, leave this to be the last play of the game. Timeout with 2 seconds left. Here comes Randy Bullock. He misses, the Giants lose. He makes it, the Giants win. No overtime tonight. This will be the final play of the game. Shield your eyes, hide your kids, hide your wives. 37-yard attempt for Randy Bullock. Packers cannot ice him. They have no timeouts left. Here we go. The kick is up. It is good, and the Giants win. Get that wrist action in the chat. Tommy DeVito wins another game for the New York Giants. Let's go. Saquon Barkley, he picks up his teammate. He picks up Saquon on that last drive, and the Giants come away with a W. Let's go. Karen, let's go. Giants win. What a performance. How about that? A horrible fumble from Saquon Barkley. Horrible fumble. And the Giants still come away with a victory. We score 24 points at home. Something we haven't seen all season long. I am so proud of Tommy DeVito. I am so proud of this coaching staff because they came to play. They came to play to win. And I don't care all these nerds saying we should tank. They're all just nerds trying to create content. Your boy is here for sports, not here for content. I'm here for sports. Game ball, Tommy DeVito, show us the agent in the stands. Let's go. Everybody drop me the wrist action in the chat. Randy Bullock, Fat Randy. I'm going to watch South Park, a Randy episode tonight just for Randy Bullock. Let's go. Saquon could have cost us the game. He didn't in the long run. We ended up winning. It was more stressful than it needed to be. But let's go. Shout out to Claire who won her fantasy game tonight. Shout out to Jared. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Jordan Love, who was trash tonight. Shout out to the DeVito family, who is electric. I don't care. These people are real people that you could see, that I would see every day of my life on a day-to-day basis. Tommy DeVito is balling out. Keep eating the chicken cutlets. Tommy DeVito, that play to Wan'Dale Robinson is the game sealer right there. That was the big play on the last drive. 17 of 21, 158 yards, and he had 40 of those yards on the last drive of the game. Absolutely ecstatic with this performance from Tommy DeVito. Third undrafted rookie to win 3 of his first 4 starts. Absolutely amazing. I had a great time tonight. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Claire. Shout out to Jared. Shout out to Steve McCreary. Shout out to everybody who joined the chat. Shout out to Big Task at Hand, who I know is feeling a little bit better. I know Big Task is feeling sick, but they're feeling a little bit better right now. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. It's 11:30 on a Monday. I need to relax. I need to enjoy the rest of my night, get into bed, maybe unwind a little bit. But it was unbelievable. Great night of football. Shout out to everybody who popped